We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Washington, shortstop, number 7.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Taylor. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
Chatwood is there for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Bryce Harper.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Batting 4th.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Byron Buxton
takes this the other way to right. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1. In now is John Jay. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Harold, these Nationals as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. In there, and it's even at 1. Grounded softly to the right. Zimmerman gloves it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Runners on first with 1 down. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, Javier Baez. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Batting fifth.
There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Here's the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Second baseman, Daniel
Into
Murphy.
the windup and the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton moves over, makes the play, 1 away. So striding forward now, Evan Longoria. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit. I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Left fielder, Matt Adams.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Addison Russell, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Wieters applies the tag. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Matt
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Chatwood will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Ninth,
Now at the plate,
41.
Joe Ross. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Ray Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Michael Taylor, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Michael Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in for his second at bat, Bryce Harper. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he is out on the tag. Striding in, Tyler Chatwood. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Tyler Chatwood.
Swing and a shot back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Digging in to try it again, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit towards center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Chatwood rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Number 35.
Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Hit to first. Played on the backhand. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Javier
Second
Baez.
baseman, number 9.
He drew a base on
Javier
balls his first
Baez.
time up. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Adams is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He's
Leading
0
off
for
the
1 thus far.
First baseman.
First
Ryan
delivery to him
Zimmerman.
on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jay has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Daniel Murphy.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras.
Leading
He's
off
set
the
to lead us
Chicago
off in the
fourth.
home half of the fourth
Catcher.
inning.
Number 40.
In the air to straightaway right. Harper on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in
Right
once
fielder
again,
number
Jason
22.
Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Tommy La Stella waits on deck. And it's full now. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
Now
Stepping
batting,
in, Tommy La
third
Stella
baseman,
flied out in his first
Tommy
at bat, so
La
make him
Stella.
0 for 1 so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Adams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Addison
Shortstop.
Russell. He was a
Addison
strikeout victim in his first try.
Russell.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Taylor moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll start things out as we
Leading
begin the
off for
5th.
Washington, left fielder.
Into
Matt
the windup
Adams.
and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters.
Matt
He's 0 for
Wieters.
1 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Wieters awaits the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Wieters on his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Ready now, Joe
Now
Ross.
The pitcher, Joe Ross.
Adam
Your
Eaton
attention, please.
will grab a bat and hit for the
Hitting
pitcher here.
Nationals, number 2.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. For Wieters, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Chatwood will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Tanner Roark will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Tanner Roark.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Adams, 1 out. Here's Byron Buxton now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Buxton.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. On his way to second is Buxton. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now in the box, John Jay. A hit in 2 tries so far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A 1-0 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Adams moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Michael Taylor. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Michael Taylor.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton racing back. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy.
He's set. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. For Zimmerman, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Here it comes. 1-0 to Murphy. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 3,
digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Number 34, Juan Paniagua.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Pops this one up. Hosmer on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Baseman, Javier Baez.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. The pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Here's Jason Hayward now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out of play off to the right. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in once again, Matt Adams. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Steve Cishek. And a ball 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Way in front of a great slider that time.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must. He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Brian Goodwin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
So striding in, Michael Taylor. Pedro Strop was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are
for the Chicago Cubs. Number 46, Pedro Strop.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Bryce Harper is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out. Dakota Glover gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
2, Dakota Glover.
Tommy La Stella is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a flare out toward right center. Harper coming on. 2 gone. At the
Now
plate,
batting,
Pedro Strop.
pitcher,
He's newly entered into the
Pedro
ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at a swing and a miss. That retires the. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Buxton on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Jay ranging back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 3.
So striding in, Evan Longoria. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Byron Buxton. He'll see what he can do leading off the homemade.
Byron
sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Byron Buxton is dealt with.
Now pitching for Washington.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. John Jay is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready now, Eric Hosmer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him, went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss. I like the pitch right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Buxton moving forward. He can't get there as it falls in. Ready once again. Matt. Peters. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left
first for the Nationals. Number 1, Wilmer Depot.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to left. Jay has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. pitcher, Enny Romero. Steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Rip toward the gap in right. Defoe rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. Now batting, Trey Turner. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Brandon Morrow.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 17.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up with 100 miles an hour. They just have to be ready to swing. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Hayward will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. So stepping in. Michael Taylor, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle. And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.